Good afternoon, everyone. Our topic is all about continuing professional development, the lifeblood of the teaching profession. So the learning outcome of this topic is explain why CPD is necessary for professional teachers and discuss pertinent provision of the CPD Act of 2016 and other related legal documents. And last one is comment on continuing professional development. The professional license for teaching obtained after passing the license examination for teacher (LET) simply tells that the professional teacher possesses the minimum competencies expected of professional teachers. Hence, every professional teacher is expected to continue development after obtaining his or her professional license. This is one big demand for a professional teacher. In fact, all professional teachers owe it to themselves and to the clientele deserve to go through CPD. For example, when doctors and nurses commit mistake, they bury their mistake. When a lawyer commits mistake, she put her mistake behind bars. What about teachers? When a teacher commit a mistake, she multiplies the mistake. A professional cannot afford to commit a mistake. A professional needs to go through CPD. Mandatory of CPD is the only way all professionals, including teacher, are made to go through CPD. CPD for professional teacher is not an option. It is a necessity. Continuing professional development for professional teacher sharpen the professional teacher competitive in highly competitive global world.
Hello everyone, and now I will be discussing to you the historical and legal basis of continuing professional development for CPD. So, the historical and legal basis of CPD. We have Batas Pambansa 232 or the Education Act of 1982. This kind of act is the teacher is not stop learning, they will stop developing their professional and growth. So because this act is to assume the responsibility to maintain and sustain his professional growth and advancement. Republic Act 9155. This act is to renaming the Department of Education, Culture and Sports as the Development of Education and for other purposes. Section 7E. In addition to his or her powers under existing laws, the Secretary of Education shall have authority and responsibility among other things for employment status, professional competence, welfare, working condition. Section 7E. This consistent with the national education policies and plans and standards. The school heads shall have authority, accountability, responsibility, and encouraging staff development. Republic Act 7836, the Teachers Professionalization Act, encouraging professional growth and development to provide addition basis for merit promotion, oral and written examination at least once in 5 years. So this Republic Act, the Teachers Professionalization Act, is encouraging the professional growth and development of a professional teacher. Republic Act 7836, unjustified or willful failure to attend seminars, workshops, conferences, and continuing education program prescribed by the board and the commission. It is a revocation of the certificate of registration, suspension from the practice of the teaching profession, and cancellation of temporary of special permit. Resolution number 435 is 177 to adopt the Code of Ethics for Professional Teacher. Every teacher shall have participate in the Continuing Professional Education or CPE program of the PRC. It shall pursue such other studies as well improve his efficiency, enhances the prestige of his profession, and strengthens his competence, virtues, and productivity. This resolution is focusing on the developing or improving the efficiency and enhance the prestige of profession, and it was also strengthens his or her competence and productivity. This resolution focuses on the teacher to stop not learning, stop educating, to be nationally and internationally competitive. It was Section 3, Article 4. Executive Order Number 266, signed and issued by the office of the former President Fidel V. Ramos on July 25, 1995. It is various professions play a crucial role in nation building, upgrade or improve their technical knowledge and skills, and to keep them abreast with modern trends and technology in their respective professions. The confidence and patronage of the public in a professional depend upon his competence and the quality of service rendered resulting from his acquisition of updated technical knowledge and skills. Last but not the least, the Republic Act 10912, the Continuing the Professional Development Act of 2016. With the enactment of his law, CPD or continuing professional development for all the 43 professions regulated by the PRC, including the teacher profession, has become mandatory.
I'm going to report about the salient provisions of RA 10912, the Continuing Professional Development Act of 2016. RA 10912, Article 1, Declaration of Policy. The state shall institute measures that will continuously improve the competence of the professionals, ensure their contribution in uplifting the general welfare, economic growth, and development of the nation.
Number of CPD units required. Article 3, Section 10. The CPD is made as a mandatory requirement in the renewal of the Professional Identification Card, PICs, of all registered and licensed professionals. CPD means by continuing professional development, which means is a combination of approaches, ideas, and techniques that will help you manage your own learning and growth. It is important to remember that CPD is not qualification, it is simply practice for understanding bite-sized pieces of learning to build skills, knowledge, information, or behavior. PICS means Professional Identification Card, certifies that the holder is a registered professional with legal authority to practice his or her profession. It also certifies that the person is in good standing and that his her PRC license has not been suspended, revoked, or withdrawn.
Professional Regulatory Board for Professional Teachers Resolution Number 11, Series of 2017. The following credit units are required. For the period December 2017, January to December 2018, January 2019 onwards. The number of credit units required: 15 credit units, 30 credit units, and 45 credit units.
Ways by which professional teachers can earn credits units as shown in the figure below. CPD credits units can be earned 4 ways. First is professional track. You can earn credits units as a participant to a training approved by the CPD Council. You earn more credits units if you serve as a resource speaking, training, or demonstration teacher. You also earn credits units as a panelist, reactor, facilitator, moderator. You earn much more if you are assigned by the CPD Council to monitor the conduct of an approved by CPD program. Second is academic track. This refers to the completion of master degree, completion of candidacy to doctorate program, completion of a postdoctoral diploma, and being a recipient of a share grant or fellowship grant. Take note that only completion of the master degree is given full credit units of 45. Earning MA units is not given any credits unit, but completion of candidacy for the doctorate degree already entitled 1 to 45 credits units. The master and doctorate degree must have been earned 5 years before renewal of professional license. Third is self-directed track. This includes training offered by non-accredited CPD providers. It refers to learning activities such as online training, local, international seminar, non-degree courses, institution, company, sponsor, training program, and the like which did not undergo CPD accreditation but may be applied for an awarded CPD units by the respective CPD council. In addition, self-directed track includes serving as an accreditor, ISU, ISE, PECU, COE, PESCU, and EACUP, and etc. It also includes study tour and socio-civic activities using the profession. Fourth is productive scholarship. This means that the professional teacher has developed program, training module, curriculum guide, or any other resource material, while the professional teacher has written an article in a professional magazine or a technical research paper, and even better if the technical paper is published in peer-reviewed professional journal.
Best if the professional teacher write a book or a monograph or come up with an invention or creative work, the latter entitle him to 45 credits units. Even professional or lifetime achievement award from the division level to regional and national and international level make the professional teacher earn credits units.
Continuing professional development. Developing a personal CBD plan helps teacher leaders develop purposefully. A CPD plan should be made concrete and a simple and double plan. However, this is a proof that a professional teacher has made a formulation of CBD plan, which he or she follows whether monitored or not monitored by his or her superiors. Templates for a CPD plan. Teacher's individual plan for professional development or IPPD. Objectives. What competence will I enhance? Methods or strategies. What professional activity will I undertake to achieve my objective? Resources. What will I do to access resources? Time frame. When do I expect to have accomplished? Success indicator. What PPSD competence would I have enhanced? What learner's performance would have been improved? This is a personal CBD plan. Training need. What do I need to improve my teaching? Preparation of PP. Objective. What should I do to address my need? To make PP for at least 5 lessons. Activity. What activity should I undergo to address my need? Tutorial. Resources needed. Human. Whose help do I need to address my need? IT teacher or expert. Material. What materials or how much cash do I need to address my need? Laptop or LCD. Time frame. When am I supposed to have addressed my need? May 2018. Expected output. 5 PPAS. Expected outcome. What result does this activity have on my teaching and my student learning? More interesting and more concrete lesson presentation improves student score.
Joining professional communities of practice. Professional Learning Communities, PLCS. Professional Learning Community is a method to foster collaborative learning among the colleagues within a particular work environment on field. It is often used in the school as a way to organize teacher in working groups of practice based on a professional learning. School Learning Action Cells or SLACs. In the DepEd, a learning action cell is a group of teachers who engage in collaborative learning sessions to solve shared challenges encountered in the school facilitated by the school head or designated LAC leader. LACs will become the school-based community. Learning from the CPD practices of high-performing countries. Singapore has 1. Teacher Researcher Network, 2. Listen, Study, and other form of learner circle. Teacher Researcher Network, learning communities serve as a mentors, conduct and action research. Overall goals is to provide teachers with resources to engage in action research. In the Teacher Researcher Network, faculty researchers from NIE, senior specialists from MOE. Teacher researchers include those with higher formal training in research, who are called research activists, serve as a mentor to research to conduct action research. The overall goal of these learning communities is to provide teachers with resources to engage in action research, which is usually a form of classroom-based investigation where teachers discuss and reflect upon pedagogical problems and find their own solution to improve teaching and learning. Steps: identification and definition of a problem. 2. Planning for improvement. 3. Implementation of teaching learning activities. 4. Observation of result data collection. 5. Reflection of outcomes. Lesson study. Overall goals to the foster collaborative inquiry of data-driven pedagogical reflection. Cyclical phases. 1. Study phase. Teacher analyze the curriculum to be thought and formulate long-term teaching and learning goals. 2. Planning phase. Teachers select lessons for the research, predict student thinking and difficulties, and plan the implementation of specific lessons for data collection. 3. Analysis phases. Teacher observe and discussion the classroom evidence collected. 4. Reflection phase. Teacher discuss student learning, identify new areas for their inquiry.
CPD in Finland. Teachers in Finland meet one afternoon each week to jointly plan and develop curriculum. They are encouraged to work together to share materials.
CPD or Continuing Professional Development in Japan. Lesson study. Teachers and lesson are being observed. Theme and frequency of research lesson. Refine, consult, reflect, learn, and build. Public research lessons. In Japan, there are a group of teachers observe while the lesson is taught and usually record the lesson in a number of ways, including videotapes, audio tapes, and narrative and or checklist observation that focus on areas of interest to the instructing teacher. CPD or Continuing Professional Development in New Zealand. Funds for teachers, observes, and confer. In New Zealand, the Ministry of Education gives funds for 20% release time for new teachers and 10% release time for second-year teachers. The Ministry of Education is observed the other teachers to attend the professional development activities, courses, and work on curriculum.
Characteristics of effective of CPD. CPD must be continuous to the word continuing professional development. Second, a CPD must also be collaborative to the need to be part of a PLC, a professional learning community. It was Helen Keller who said, "Alone we can do so little, together we can do so much." Third, a CPD must be focused on specific teacher need. It responds to a need and highly relevant to the teacher. Fourth, if CPD is job embedded, it becomes even more relevant. The teacher has not to be removed from the workplace for CPD, so there is no work disruption. Number 5. Given enough time, quality time is spent for CPD ultimately rebound to improve teaching for the benefit of learners. Last one is founded. CPD with support fund is definitely better than one without.